Senior Airman Anna Alfonso, receiving the Air and Space Operations Technology degree. From the 460th Operations Support Squadron, Senior Airman Michael Barrows, receiving the Air and Space Operations Technology degree. From the 460th Space Communications Squadron, Master Sergeant Kevin Bass, receiving the Electronic Systems Technology degree.
Nice job, Bass.
From the 460th Security Forces Squadron, Staff Sergeant Darren Benson, receiving the Criminal Justice degree. From the 460th Space Communications Squadron, Master Sergeant Shaler Bernard, receiving the Criminal Justice degree, Information Management degree, and finally the Education and Training Management degree.
Times three.
The triple threat.
From the 460th Security Forces Squadron, Master Sergeant Robert Bishop, receiving the Criminal Justice degree.
Old man. From the 566 Intelligence Squadron, Staff Sergeant Stephen Bradley, receiving the Intelligence Studies and Technology degree. From the 2nd Space Warning Squadron, Staff Sergeant Nicholas Burns, receiving the Air and Space Operations Technology degree. From the 460th Security Forces Squadron, Tech Sergeant Julio Cedeno, receiving the Criminal Justice degree. From the 460th Medical Operations Squadron, Staff Sergeant David Chavez, receiving the Public Health Technology degree. Who you want to be?
RPG!
From the 566 Intelligence Squadron, Staff Sergeant William Fader, receiving Intelligence Studies and Technology degree. From the 460th Space Communications Squadron, Staff Sergeant Nicholas Gildemeister, receiving the Information Systems Technology degree.
Nice job, Gildemeister.
From the 460th Space Communications Squadron, Staff Sergeant Erica Gibbons, receiving Information Systems Technology degree.
Gibbons.
460th Force Support Squadron, Senior Airman Elizabeth Gomez, receiving the Human Resource Management degree. From the 460th Medical Support Squadron, Staff Sergeant Gloria Griffin, receiving the Healthcare Management degree. From the 566 Intelligence Squadron, Staff Sergeant Jordan Grover, receiving Intelligence Studies and Technology degree. From the 566 Intelligence Squadron, Senior Airman Andrew Hatch, receiving Intelligence Studies and Technology degree. From the 460th Medical Operations Squadron, Staff Sergeant Colby Eubanks, receiving the Allied Health Sciences degree. From the 566 Intelligence Squadron, Technical Sergeant Dustin Hughes, receiving the Medical Health Services degree. From the 460 Spaceman Chapel, Staff Sergeant Kimberly Miles, receiving the Social Services degree. From the 460th Contracting Flight, Senior Airman Kevin Pedraza, receiving the Contracts Management degree. From the 460th Medical Operations Squadron, Staff Sergeant Jessica Pentecost, receiving the Public Health Technology degree. From the 566 Intelligence Squadron, Airman First Class Kevin Porter, receiving the Intelligence Studies and Technology degree. From the 460th Space Wing Public Affairs Office, Staff Sergeant Nicholas Rao, receiving the Public Affairs degree. From Headquarters, Readiness Integration Organization, Senior Master Sergeant Dina Rossi, receiving Human Resource Management degree. From the 460th Space Communications Squadron, Staff Sergeant David Ross, receiving the Information Systems Technology degree. From the Air Force Technical Applications Center, attachment 4-5, Senior Airman Joseph Smith received the Scientific Analysis Technology degree. From the 460th Security Forces Squadron, Staff Sergeant Daniel Talbot received the Criminal Justice degree. And finally, from the 460th Medical Operations Squadron, Staff Sergeant Charlotte Teitelbaum receiving the Bioenvironmental Engineering Technology degree. Thank you, Colonel Wright and Chief Hall. Each year, the Air Force Association's Aerospace Education Foundation awards grants to current CCAF graduates who are continuing their pursuit of off-duty education. One grant is being awarded today. The award is named for Airman First Class William H. Hitzenbarger, an Air Force Medal of Honor winner in Vietnam. Mr. Stephen Gorley, our local Air Force Association executive, is here to present the scholarship. Mr. Gorley and Major Thomas, will you please come forward? Would the following graduate please come forward and receive the $400 grant from the Air Force Association and accept our congratulations? From the 460th Space Communications Squadron, Staff Sergeant Nicholas Gildemeister. Thank you, Mr. Gorley and Major Thomas. Graduates, please stand. Colonel Wright, would you please confer the degrees and make closing remarks?
As the commander of the 460th Space Wing, I certify these candidates have met the requirements for the Associate of Applied Science degree. By the authority of the Congress of the United States, and in the name of the Commander, Air University, Lieutenant General David Faddock, I do hereby confer upon each candidate the degree of Associate of Applied Science. Graduates, I congratulate you. Wow, go ahead, guys. Have a seat, please. All right. So it's my pleasure and honor to do closing comments. Getting education is key to doing our jobs well here in the Air Force. It's so important, in fact, that the Air Force... How much did it cost you guys to get your degrees? How much was it an hour you had to pay? Oh, $0, right? It's so important to the Air Force that we actually we help pay for that degree, right? We actually pay for that degree. Taxpayers do. Right? So what do you think taxpayers expect out of us when they pay for a degree? What do you're a taxpayer, what do you expect? To use it, right? Bring something onto it, right? You better be using that darn thing. The one thing my dad taught me about was getting education. He said, if anyone wants to give you an education, just say yes. Right? They want to, I want to learn something, right? Because they can't take that away from you. And so again, I'm charging you guys that this isn't just a check the block, right? This is not what that is. The other services don't do this. Other services don't spend the money and resources and time and ask you to spend your precious time on getting an education. But we do in the Air Force. Because we're really, you think about all the services, the most technical. So most of the degrees that you heard in, it wasn't underwater basket weaving, it wasn't, right, that kind of stuff. These are legitimate degrees that are to be used in your particular career field. And then you're to encourage others, and hopefully you got some out of it, right? To go ahead and go down that same path. So it's very important that you guys not only, I congratulate you on completion of the degree, that's the first step. Then how are you going to apply it in our Air Force? And I need every one of you, we need everyone to apply it in the Air Force. Now more than ever. To the families that are here supporting, I know not everybody stood up, I know you're here. But thanks for supporting the members. Not only their job, but getting their educations and doing what they do for our nation. So when they're doing, you're doing. And we very much appreciate that. To the Team Buckley, the folks that are out here in the audience, thanks for supporting our graduates here. It's important that we go ahead and continue to support them. A lot of times these are hard degrees, right? They're tough. You got to actually study a little bit. Again, if it was something that was easy to do, then everybody would do it. So thanks for that support to them. Just in closing, again, my thanks to the entire team. And again, hopefully you felt a little bit special walking across the stage. It wasn't just a burden, something you had to do. You worked hard for these degrees, and you should be very proud of them. I'm very proud of you. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, Colonel Wright. Let's have a final round of applause for the graduating class.